Alright, how's it going? My name's Phil, FIL, and this morning you can see that the tide is pretty much in. It was in at 6 AM and it's probably about 7:30 now. I did wake up at 6 AM to go for a swim, but I ended up having a little ham shank using the old 3-finger T-Rex method. And yeah, I feel pretty fatigued, well, pretty relaxed after that. So yeah, I don't know, not really feeling it, but I'm going to do it anyway. And what's putting me off even more is that I left my swimming apparatus in the rain to dry last night, so it's going to be fun slipping into that. Nice sloppy shorts. But we're going to do it, we're going to get in there, and I'm sure I'll feel pretty good afterwards. You never regret a good swim. I was doing a bit of research, and for this to be beneficial you need to be doing at least sort of 5 minutes, and they recommend that you do whatever the temperature is. I've googled it, and today's C is about a 6 apparently, so I need to be doing about 6 minutes. Pull the cheeks apart and give these fish some breakfast. And obviously I'll roll back the old 2-skin plus 2-skin and hack any lime scale off the end of it, nice and clean. Even though I'm pretty sure Essex Sea is not the cleanest, I'm pretty much washing in sewage at the moment, but I've done worse. You start to turn into a French person if you stay in too long. Right, quick dunk. Woo. Oh yeah. Right, I'm getting out. Let's get them chicken fan heaters on. There we are, let's get warmed up. I need to go and get some breakfast. I've done quite well this week with making my own breakfasts, like making sandwiches and stuff like that, but I've got to run out of bread and everything today, and it's Saturday, so I'm going to go and get a nice little treat for breakfast, I think, and I really need a poo as well. And a bit of advice for you: if you're cold and you're holding a poo in, you're making yourself a lot colder. Sounds weird, but your body actually uses what warmth you've got left to keep your poo warm. It thinks your poo's more important than you. There's some science in it, I think, so you can actually get rid of it. It's hard to get rid of a frozen poo, isn't it? It just wouldn't come out. So I think that's what I think the reason that your body wants to keep it warm for is. I found myself a booth in the corner of the local Weatherspoons called Why's Your Sister Got Blackheads All Over the End of Her Nose. I ordered myself a cup of tea and a chicken fajitas. I've got to say, this is probably one of the best morning dinners I've had in a long time. I'm going to give it a 7.5 on the slop scale. I couldn't decide what to have for my last gob load, so I had a little bit of everything and then went to the toilet to try and push out Richard.
Hello, why is my poo hard? Thank you. Hard stool. Hard stools occur when stools pass through the colon too slowly, allowing the colon time to absorb too much water from the stool. I've done a hard poo. I've done a couple today. I woke up this morning needing a poo. I went to the toilet and I did basically a couple of like conker couple of rock hard poos, and that's not normally like me. Normally I wake up in the morning and do an absolute foot long, so that's why I'm Googling it. And then when I've just been in Wetherspoons, then I've done the exact same thing, did like literally like a, I don't know, about the size of like a pool ball or something like that. Again, rock hard. Other commonly asked questions: why is my poo super hard? Are long, thick poos healthy? Healthy poo is shaped like a sausage, about the width of a banana and between 4 to 8 inches long. That's what mine are normally like, so I'm normally healthy. I don't know why I've done a couple of rock hard nuggets this morning. I'll whack 15 quid in the tank, I think. Well, take a look at that. Absolutely phenomenal. Just out here walking through England, and obviously I'm wearing an anorak, and I'm just about to participate in roasting a little parsnip, just a little one. There's a reason why they're only little ones, and it's because, let's quickly talk about parsnips. I've been an absolute baker since I was younger. I'm not anymore, but when I was younger I was like just a baked potato from the age of like 16 till whenever, and that was all I did, and I feel like I don't regret it, but it dictated my life a lot, and I did it too much, and I missed out on a lot of good opportunities, things that I could have been off going and doing and that, whereas all I did was prioritise getting baked out of my face, and that's the wrong way to go about it. I'm certainly not anti jazz cabbage, because I still participate in it every now and then, but I can totally take it or leave it. I've kind of got it under control, I like to think anyway. And there's a side of it, the only reason I still kind of do it now and then is because if I have a little one, just a little tickler, sometimes if I've got problems or anything going on, I can kind of see it from a different perspective and I can put things into order. I'm not trying to justify it, but that kind of works for me, but maybe I'm still kind of using it as a bit of a crutch to sort stuff out, I don't know, but I think stuff within reason is good. Same with alcohol. Unfortunately I can't seem to do it like within reason. I'd love to master it and go for a pint, you know, like once a month or something, be like, I am going to go for 4 pints, or I am going to get baked out my face today. And I think what I'm trying to say is that there's a time and place for everything, and once a blue moon is almost beneficial for you when it comes to jazz cabbage and alka pops, but you need to be able to control it, otherwise it can seriously alter your life. I was brought up to believe that like any sort of substance is the devil, and if you do it you're an absolute scumbag and stuff like this. And I'll be honest with you, when you're a teenager and you're rebelling a bit, when someone was telling me like don't do that, don't do this, I just wanted to do it, and I wish I was better informed about it. So that's kind of what I want to do, is I've thought about this. I'm going to do like some charts. I'm going to put all the different substances that I've tried in my life and tell you what I think of them, and tell you where and when to do them, if you should do them at all. Most of them are a big no. And it's took me a long time to realise, but I feel like that maybe that would help some people, rather than the approach that I was dealt with, where basically everything's bad, and I wasn't well informed about it, and I had to go out and find out for myself. But I feel like I've got quite a good knowledge of that subject, and it'd be nice to, I don't know, make a video to hopefully inform people a bit better, and maybe they can make their own decisions and have a better life. That's my plan anyway. That's enough talking about that. I'm gonna participate in a little parsnip now, and I'm gonna see whether I can get in touch with the big chocolate octopus in the sky and sort my problems out. Well, that is very sad to see. It almost brings a couple of tears to your eye, seeing a pair of horses' legs just washed up on the beach like that.
and it's a sad story. I'll tell you about it now. The council thought it would be a good idea to try and teach horses how to swim, because they thought horses are like big strong animals working on a farm. Why can't they work out at sea and stuff, like take things out to the boats and stuff? And the way they went about the training was basically they got a load of horses on a boat, took them out there and just dropped them off at the deep end, and obviously it didn't work, and then they gave up on that idea.